This is an echidna train. I was driving through the bush and I saw some echidnas heading for the road, so I rapidly pulled over and got out to stop any other cars and let the echidnas go across the road. So you have a female in the front, and I think she's being followed by four hopeful young men. One of the males is covered in mud, and my interpretation of this is that the female stopped for the night and hooked onto a tree, and that male had the bright idea of getting on his back and burrowing underneath her. You're very lucky if you see an echidna train. I've only ever seen one. The next nearest was just two echidnas, one following the other. Finally, I know what rips open the logs in the forests. It's the echidnas. This echidna was so busy slurping up black ants that I could get quite close and take a video of him. Let me stop being sexist for a moment. It could be a girl. Echidnas also eat meat ants, but meat ants are angry little buggers, particularly when they are releasing their flying young. In fact, echidna raids on meat ant nests are part of the natural calendar for the Canberra region. Every year, in the beginning of spring, late winter, the meat ant nests are raided by echidnas who want to eat the queens, the new queens, which are about to fly. Prior to this, I thought echidnas ate mainly termites, white ants, because termites are mushy and soft and, well, there's limitless supplies. So I was quite surprised when I saw echidnas eating little brown ants. I wonder how the echidna copes with ants. They tend to bite you in your throat when you're swallowing them and hang on, and it feels absolutely terrible to have a dead ant hanging on the inside of your throat. Ants also release a lot of fumes, so they don't smell real good. And termites, well, they're full of digesting timber and they smell like chicken poo. Termites are also full of ammonia. I don't think echidnas can see very well. They've got to keep out the ants that are trying to bite them in the eyes. So it makes it possible to stand still and let the echidna come up to you. Echidnas are used by researchers in Canberra and they are identified by putting dabs of nail polish in their spines. When an echidna sees you, it's going to grab onto the ground and hang on with great power. Echidnas force their way underneath fences and make this sort of gap. Ants are very poor quality food, so echidnas are always out and about looking for something to eat. Echidnas need really strong front feet and claws to break open hard structures like termite nests. I want to close by relating something I saw at London Bridge. London Bridge is a limestone reef with a hole in it through which Burra Creek flows. One day I was out there in the middle of summer when it was quite hot and I saw an echidna walking along the creek bank. A few moments later the echidna disappeared, so I looked for the echidna and found it. It was soaking in the edge of the creek. And later on the echidna, after it had soaked for several minutes, came up and rolled over, exposing its belly to the sun. And then after about 10 minutes the echidna got up and walked away.